Hello and welcome, my Scorpio friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. Thank you so much for joining me in my Mercury Retrograde readings for the Zodiac. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the Scorpio Zodiac sign. I'm not going to really get too much in depth into what Mercury Retrograde is. However, I will give you some important facts. The planet Mercury has a dominating presence over our communication. And when I mean communication, I mean all communications. As a species, we rely heavily on our communications, so we are profoundly and negatively impacted by this event. And Mercury retrograde, what it means is that Mercury optically looks like it's reversed its direction. There's an illusion that looks like Mercury is now orbiting backwards. However, Mercury has just slowed down in its orbit, and which makes it appear that it's moving backwards. We can't control Mercury retrograde, however we can control our responses and put in some coping strategies to help us along our way. This is what the reading's about, is what strategies you can put into place and what you can kind of expect so you can game plan on how you want to go forward. The deck I'm going to be using for this reading is the Spiral Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. It was made decades ago by a lady named Kay Stevenson. Then I'm going to do an oracle blessing with the Enchanted Oracle, and that was created by Jessica Galbraith. I will have links below for both decks, so if you are connected with them or you're connecting with them, you can check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Scorpio friends, let's check out what July's retrograde has in store for you. Okay, we have a jumper. And that's the moon. The moon is the 18th major arcana, and it speaks about cycles and that feminine energy. It's a beautiful card. The second card, another major arcana, the Lovers, the sixth major arcana. However, it's reversed. When you put it in the upright position, you're talking about that love and connection with your relationship. Interestingly enough, we have Archangel Raphael here. In this card, he's all about communication. They're on their heads. So in retrograde, we already have communication problems. This is going to be especially true for you in your relationships. Not only your partner, however, your friendships, your family, and co-workers, all the relationships will be impacted. Next card, the Princess of Wands. In the spiral deck, the pages are called princesses. However, it's the same childlike, innocent energy, the curiosity, the wonder and need for knowledge. Wands, it's all about that passion and fire, baby. Oh, and we're going to end off here on the Tower. The Tower is the 16th major arcana, and it speaks about change, a sudden stimulus that invokes a major change in your life. So in your reading so far, you have 3 major arcanas and 1 minor arcana. Okay. We have the moon. The moon, it can be a scary situation. People get frightened in the dark. That's when the boogeyman comes out. There's a lot of mystery and unknown with the moon. We don't like mystery and unknown. That scares us. However, the moon is highly connected in with the High Priestess. Lots of intuition, lots of feminine energy. Right here you have the triple aspect of the goddess, who's also connected in with the moon. High Priestess is the goddess of the moon. Highly connected in with your intuition, highly connected in with that feminine energy and that cycle. Okay? Come into the Lovers. The Lovers, you're not going to find support in this transition, in this change over the next 3 weeks with your relationships. Your relationships are going to be a challenge for you because you've got miscommunication, communication obstacles. The lovers are on their heads right now. No one's listening to nobody. Instead, go inside. There's a reason the princess is right underneath of her. You need to use that curiosity and wonder to move forward. The moon has a lot of mystery and a lot to share with us. Connect into the moon, connect into your higher self, connect in with your guides, connect in with the angels. They're not as impacted by Mercury retrograde. The further you get from the earth, the less impact it has on people or beings. A shift is going to happen. Mercury retrograde is going to be bumpy for you. I'm really sorry, brace for impact. Revert back when things are getting bumpy. On either side, it's flanked you here. You've got relationship issues, and then you also have a situation that's going to impact your entire life. Go back, go inside, go higher. Connect in, get that support from your higher self, from your guides. They'll be able to direct you. Let's find out what this major catalyst may look like. Ace of Wands. A universal gift. That's what the aces are. The cups connected into your intuition and your emotions. The barrier here is going to be that miscommunication again. Mercury retrograde is all about miscommunications. Miscommunication from the universe, not understanding and accepting the gift that is being given. Not being in tune with your higher self to fully understand what this looks like. So when we don't fully understand stuff, what happens? You have more miscommunications and more problems that are going to cause these things to really spiral out of control. It would be really important, big thing for you guys to do, connect in, reconnect in, and then take your passions and wonder and curiosity and move yourself forward. Not in big steps, little steps. This is going to be a slow process. However, it's going to be very helpful when you start to connect in with your higher self and your guides. Okay, we're going to look at your shadow card. What does your shadow self have to say? The King of Cups reversed. So the King has the most developed personality of the suit. He's also got the most power and the most responsibility. The Cups, again, same as before here. We're looking at emotions and intuition. He's on his head. Right side up, the King is in total control. That element does not get away from him. Upside down, the element is controlling him. Your emotions are running the show. Be aware that this can cause the lovers and the Tower are going to cause an emotional roller coaster. Make sure that you are in control of it. How you're going to take control? Higher self. Allow to play. Let it roll off of you. Don't hold it. You start to hold it and this is going to become even more painful. Allow it to just roll off you. Keep going. Let's see what the fairies have to say here. Oh, I got a jumper here. Love springs eternal. This is a reminder. The lovers may not be, your relationships may be challenging right now. Embrace them still. Don't let them go. When times get rough, just work harder. You don't just throw out the baby because the baby got dirty. You kind of have to get your hands dirty in this. Don't forget that your relationships are important. There's nothing wrong with this relationship. It's the miscommunication and the Mercury retrograde that's standing in your way. Take time, embrace that relationship, embrace where that's going. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on these cards. This is a group reading, however the cards are meant for you. They're meant to speak to you. Everyone has intuition. and you can access that guidance at any time. You can gain further guidance from the spread by accessing your intuition. Check into the cards. What did they say to you? I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to get some direction for the next 3 weeks and during Mercury Retrograde. Thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I'll continue to make more videos for the zodiac signs in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I'm always up for feedback and ideas on where to go next. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. If you enjoyed my video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. I've provided a helpful link below. Until tomorrow, my Scorpio friends.